Shalom. Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching his truth and righteousness and sincerity to you Israelite foreigners. Come back home to the truth. To those that have passed on serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. To you sisters who believe, keep encouraging and supporting your brothers who are here teaching his truth, and always commemorate the sister who washed Yahweh Shai's feet when you read the scriptures. All right, I don't have a lot of space on my phone, so I got to get through this rather quick. But I don't think it's no mystery that I am I don't want to say fan because brothers take it too literal, but I definitely, if I see a video where Brother Umar speaks, I watch. You know, I think that, you know, while he says a lot of bullshit, he's a very intelligent brother. He puts out a lot of information, a lot of great information. But today I realized something about him, which is crazy because he's a damn I think he's a licensed therapist, which is, if he's not a narcissist, he damn sure has everything that a narcissist has, as far as like, yo, I watch him on Art of Dialogue, because that guy, whoever the fuck runs Art of Dialogue, is a piece of shit. You know, he pretends to give a fuck about what his guests have to say. You can hear it in his voice. He don't give a fuck. He got no personality, and he exploits. He's basically like a black Vlad. Literally, like, you know what I mean? Not a culture vulture, but just a motherfucker who made his living off of exploiting black culture. He just so happens to be black himself, from what I hear. I don't even know what the fuck he looked like. But that guy's a narcissist. What's his name? I mean, maybe even the Art of Dialogue too, but the other guy, Brother Umar. Brother Umar is a narcissist. I could be wrong, I'm not a psychologist, but at the very least, he's very similar to, all he does is talk about himself. All he do is talk about, oh, you're talking to the most requested black scholar, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, like all that bullshit. You know, when I came up in Pan-Africanism in college, we ain't had nobody like that. Very smart brother, but like I said, you know, oh, I'm related to Frederick Douglass. Like, all that extra stupid shit. Bigging himself up. We don't big ourselves up in this truth. This is probably why the Lord has this, you know, replay throughout the scriptures when men make too much of a big deal about themselves and make themselves the star of the show. It takes away from the Lord being the star. Now you could say, well, maybe the Lord is a narcissist. You could say that, right? But here's the thing. None of these fucking narcissists created the world, created humanity, created blessings and cursings, the earth. You know, so there's people like Polite, for example. Just in case people thought I was bugging where somebody might say that. No, a nigga like Polite, tell me he wouldn't say, because he's already said, what kind of immature God rubs dirt on people's face? You know, all that dumb shit. What kind of God does this? What kind of God rubs doo-doo on people's faces that don't worship him? He's already said shit like that. So you mean to tell me he won't come out and say something like God is a narcissist? I'm sure he'll say that shit. I'm absolutely sure and certain that he would be that stupid to say something like that. And you combat it with God created you, nigga. You should be You should be happy. All the gifts you got from God. All that gift of gab and all that bullshit that you're able to say. All the fucking money you're able to steal. Who created all of that? Who created this whole system? You know, so yeah. Brother Umar, though, going back to Brother Umar, it just dawned on me today that guy has got to be a narcissist. Because I like, oh, yo, all he do is, like, yeah, he talks about other issues, and I saw him talk about Ryan Clark and all that shit. But in the midst of talking about Ryan Clark and Gina from Martin and Pam from Martin, guess what? He talks about himself. I'm this and I'm that, and you know, I do a lot of speaking engagements. And, bro, come on. Is it about Gina from Martin or Pam from Martin? What is it? You know, niggas make things about theyself, man. That's a narcissist. Narcissists make sure that you think of them. Tell me I'm lying. He has it programmed to bring himself up at some point during damn near every speaking engagement. Every single motherfucking speaking engagement. Don't forget to bring yourself up. Don't forget to talk about yourself. That's what that is, man. That's all that is. All this nigga do is practically narcissism. That's all it is. It's nothing but narcissism. You know, but what do I always say? Men shall be lovers of themselves. That's narcissism. My suffering is the only suffering that counts. Trust and believe. I know people that do that shit. People will look at you knowing all of your fucking problems, but still only talk about their own. And the minute you bring up yours and say, yeah, I'm going through something similar, to relate, to let them know they're not alone in their suffering, they'll overshadow your fucking suffering and say, yeah, you know, it's cool, fuck your suffering. We're crying for me right now. That's almost quite literal. Look, observe people around you. Just like I observe people that I watch on TV. Like I watch Brother Umar. It probably should have dawned on me a lot earlier that he was a likely narcissist, but be honest with you, he speaks in such a captivating way sometimes that you caught up on the information and you don't look at him and realize, yo, that nigga's always bigging himself up. Now, you know, I don't like the word always sometimes because it's very non-definite, right? You could say always. You could say always, but you know what put a number on it, right? I can't, because I literally can't say that I watch literally all of Brother Umar. I mean, pause. When I see that he's got a video, I usually watch it. But I'm sure that he has a ton of videos I haven't watched. But one thing I can tell you that's on almost every fucking video I've ever seen is he speaks about himself and bigs himself up. You know, just like O Solo said, this garden is full of plants who are rooting for themselves. You know? Narcissism, man. Narcissism, pure narcissism. But anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.